Hey, how's it going? My name's Rob. Um, I recently tore my pec muscle bench pressing. Um, I was doing 335, which isn't a ton of weight for me, and it's probably about my 80%, uh, about 80% of my peak strength. And so, anyway, I was bench pressing. I went down the left side, basically gave out. I ripped the pectoral major under basically that muscle that runs from your nipple area up to your under your armpit, and I could feel it like literally tear. And I was at the gym. Luckily, I had a spotter. He caught it, um, and so luckily it was I didn't hurt myself. So anyway, I walked around the gym for a minute to see how if it was a strain, but it felt different than like just a normal pec strain. I could definitely feel the rip, and I knew it was probably pretty bad. So I walked around the gym for a little bit. Everybody's asked me if it's okay because obviously I kind of almost dropped the weight, and decided I need to go to the emergency room. So I went to the emergency room. Doctor couldn't do much. He got an X-ray, but he can't really see the muscle. So they gave me a shot of Toradol. It's a kind of like a super ibuprofen. That made the pain go away, and I was in pain for about a week. And once after a week, the pain started going away. Finally got in to see the orthopedic doctor. He looked at it. They scheduled an MRI a week later. Got the MRI. Even after that, they said they really can't see a lot, but just by the symmetry of it, you could see like instead of having that nice V, it concaved in, and there was a hole where that muscle should be. Um, and so I was debating between. I asked what my options were, and he said you could leave it, and you'll have probably 70% of your strength. If you fix it, you could have between 95. He said it'll probably never be as strong as it was because it's a natural connection versus uh, what he does to fix it. So, but I watch YouTube and stuff and see people get up to 100% or even stronger than what they were before. So I was debating on whether to do the surgery or not. I was never had a surgery to this degree, and the scar is about, I can kind of show you, it's probably 4 to 5 inches. So I was nervous about it, didn't know if I should. Saw the first orthopedic doctor, went to the second orthopedic doctor who would actually do the surgery. He said, you're 38. You obviously like sports and lifting, and he goes, I think you should get it fixed because you're going to be at 70% versus 100%, and you should just get it fixed. And luckily, some of my guys at work, they're ex bodybuilders and stuff, and they told me they kind of regretted. One guy had done the same thing. He never fixed it and wish he would have, and another guy did his tricep and he actually got that fixed. And so they kind of explained to me what the benefits and of doing it and not doing it. And this is one of the ones where you could just get by and not fix it. You could just live with it. Um, so ultimately, the doctor told me, you should do it. And I talked to my wife, and she thought I should do it. So yeah, decided to do it. I was really, really nervous at first about going into the surgery because it is it's a big it's a I won't say it's a big ordeal. They make a nice for me because I'm a bigger guy. It's a big incision. They pull it back up, and they basically lace it back with. They drill bone. They drill holes in the bone and attach it back. So there wasn't a lot of videos about this on YouTube. So I just want to share my experience. And maybe it'll help you make a decision whether to do it or not do it. But I was super nervous. I was on the fence of like not doing it at all. Um, but ultimately, I got to the emergency room, or not the emergency room. I got to the surgery room. Told the nurses, "Hey, I'm feeling super nervous. I don't know if I want to do this." Or basically, they're like, "Just get in the bed. We'll give you some happy medicine, and you'll be all right." So once I got in the bed, they juiced me up, and I was pretty much do whatever you want. I'm good to go, and I felt great. So got me all hooked up to IVs. Went in. anesthesia kicked in, I was out. And next thing I know, I wake up in the recovery room. They put nerve blocks all through here. Felt nothing coming out of surgery. And now that, in hindsight, that I was super nervous, I shouldn't have been. It's really not bad at all. So nerve blocks, you don't feel anything coming out of it. I was in the bed, and they said it would last about 10 hours. I did the surgery at 6:30 in the morning. I was done by 10:30. They said it took, my wife said I was back there for about 3 hours, but the doctor said the actual procedure was about an hour. They said it's about an hour for prep, do the procedure, and then sewing you up and getting you all cleaned up and getting you in the sling and everything. So, I mean, I went in the surgery center at 6:30. I was out by 10:30, so it's relatively quick. And there was no, besides being nervous, there was no discomfort at all leaving. I could walk. I was conscious. I could understand what the doctor was saying to me. I know a lot of people act different on anesthesia, but for me, it was not a big deal. I understood everything he was telling me to do. So once I got home, I got in bed, I rested. Even that day, I was walking around and doing stuff. Obviously, you can't use your arm at all. It's supposed to be immobilized for 2 weeks, up to 6 weeks. I think it's probably going to be 6 weeks with my doctor, the way he was talking. So it's annoying not having your arm, but so they gave me Oxycontin and ibuprofen and Tylenol, and they said just rotate those three. So I Googled, the pain started once a nerve block wears off. You definitely start to feel it. But if you stay on a regimen of painkillers through the first 2 days, it's really not, it's not bad at all. So I would take Oxycontin every 6 hours, try to take ibuprofen in between that 6 hours, maybe like every 3 hours after that. And then Tylenol whenever I felt like it. I kind of really did regulate the Tylenol because I only took it a couple times. But yeah, between those three, there's no pain. You definitely feel it, but there's nothing to be worried about. And I don't think anyone really described like how the pain would be or anything like that for this surgery. But it's definitely a big surgery. As you can see, it goes all through there. They put a waterproof bandage so you can take a shower. It's been a day and a half for me. I haven't taken a shower. I probably will today. I haven't changed my shirt just because I've been laying around and I keep the fan on so I'm not sweating or anything. I've been able to hug my kids and stuff and hang out with them. So I do get a little tired fast. Like if I get up and walk around the house and make lunch or something, it does wear me out. But the first day was really bad, and today's the second day. I'm not doing as bad now. I even have the energy to make this video. So I didn't feel like there was a video out there that kind of explained if you're nervous, I don't think you should be. It really wasn't bad at all. And hopefully this helps you make a decision. And I'll tell you, I'll probably make another video in maybe 2 weeks when I go see the doctor. What he tells me at that 2 week mark. Basically, he's just going to look I'm pretty sure he's just going to look at it and then tell me how PT, physical therapy is going to go. But I watch a couple other videos. A lot of people look like they're moving in 4 weeks pretty good. And then it looks like at 8 weeks, they got their range of motion back. So I'm hoping this is only a 2-month ordeal. Luckily it's January. So I'm hoping to be back up by April. That way, summer will be here, and we live in Florida, so we can enjoy the beach and stuff. But yeah, I hope this helps. Leave me a comment if it helped you. I was super nervous, and just watching, or hopefully this video helps you out. Thank you.